Hello everyone, how are you today? Nolana here. I am so very excited to be participating in the Scrapbook.com Parade for Pops event. I'm featuring 5 of the new pops in my spread today, and I'm so very excited that you'll be joining me for this process video. So let's get right into it. So I'm starting off here with my 5 pops, and I'm wanting to create an ombre background using the 5 colors. I kind of graded by Roy G. Biv, so I have my orange, and then I go to my green and my blue, and then my indigo and my violet. And then I go back to orange again to wrap up the page. And so I'm smushing it in with my scraper and the felt tip to ensure that it's all in. I'm also adding a bit more pops here and there to ensure that I get it to be evenly distributed. And once that's done, I've taken off the mint tape and I put it on the other page so I can get a similar background on the other side as well. I used a lot more pops this time to ensure that I get full coverage, and this just really smushed it in quite nicely, and then I leave it to dry. It dries quite quickly, so I didn't have to wait very long for it to dry once I remove the stencil. And so this is what it looks like in the end. I love the ombre effect of it. I like how it blended very well. The page wasn't soggy at all. It didn't seep through or anything like that. And so now that I have that done and I printed my picture that I want to use, I can go on and create the rest of my page. So I'm starting off with this 4 pockets. I used the pops and spread it over a piece of white cardstock, and I'm going to use those belt buckles from Tim Holtz Ideology to create a sort of leather satchel on the page. I'm also using this stitch stamp from Heidi Swap to create a sort of, just want that it look like a leather satchel at the end of the day, similar to what a lot of our dads probably use to take to work, and just to play on that. But I wanted to have a vellum pocket so that you can see the journaling through the front. So I'm just kind of bending this stamp to get it around the edges of the flap, and I'm just doing that and finishing those off to create my quote-unquote leather pieces for this spread. Once I get that into place, I punch my holes in and attach it to the belt buckle and ensure that it fits the pocket nicely. I cut them down to size any excess from the straps, and then I stick them into place, ensuring that I do not stick the top bit, which is where the buckle feature is, and then also punching my holes and ensuring that the top strap fits into place nicely and that it's only glued to the top flap and not the base as well. So once I have that mechanism in place, I can stick the piece of the back end of the flap down, and then I can also stick the vellum flaps down as well using double-sided tape. So once I have that in place, of course ensure that it is very well stuck down, because I've used about a 1/4 inch for my back flap to put that bit in place. And so once you have those things in place, I just remove the top bits of the white parts, and then I stick it down to get it into position, and then I remove the rest of the backing from the adhesive. So that's the pocket. I just put the corner punch on the edges to kind of round it off a bit, and once my pocket is completed, I can move on to my journaling as well as the pieces of the keychain. So I'm just making sure that the holes for the belt, just like when you have a belt and you need the holes to be wider a bit, I'm just doing that to ensure that they fit properly. It is a bit intricate, and it is but I really like how it comes out, because I feel like having that real belt buckle there is quite cute. So I'm sticking with it and sticking it down with some tacky glue and ensuring that the back brad is in position as well. And And this is my layout so far with the tag. I added this in with 4 of the pops, so you can see I lined it off. I used a scraper to get those kind of stripe-ish looking effect, and then I added this leather paper. I actually just switched the pops left and right to get that effect on the white cardstock. And I also added in my journaling to the back, and these charms I just stamped Happy Father's Day, and I used the pops to create that kind of flag, and I added the key and the wheel as well. And now I am moving on to add in the Dear Daddy with the dies, the loopy adhesive dies from Scrapbook.com. And I am also wanting to add in some bits of ephemera there with some Vicky Bouton pieces from Fernwood, and I have these sprigs from the Scrapbook.com dies that I want to add to this spread as well. So I am almost finished here, just gonna add these embellishments and wrap it up. So sticking them in a layered effect, and then spraying some dilutions mica spray in green on some bits of the sprigs, and using some tissue to kind of just add some more texture to it. And then I'm gonna just layer these onto the spread behind some of the ephemera bits, and also I'm going to layer some behind the title, and then also on the vellum pocket here. I really love these sprigs so much. I'm using them in so many of my spreads right now, so just clustering them together, adding some more pops to the spread, and just gonna smush it in and create some clusters for some interest. I use some rose gold glitter paper as well. And once I have all the sprigs in place, and just add in these final bits and pieces, then I can call it done. So I've added some enamel dots to this spread. This is what it looks like. I am opening up the buckle, so I have my flap pocket leather satchel thing happening. I can pull out my journaling from that front pocket, and I also have a second pocket behind where I am pulling out my pictures, and then I have my charms which are attached to the journaling there, and I use my eyelet crocodile to attach that. And then that is it. You know, I have these cute little charms on the side, my journaling there, and I really love how this came out. I love this buckle. Just add like a kind of real life element to this spread. So thank you so very much for watching my process video today while I put my buckle back in and my strap into my buckle. Thanks so much for being here. Join me again for the next video. Please like and subscribe, and I see you next time. Bye.